Good morning. Thank you for wearing your pajamas in support of our hometown hero, Daniel LePatin. Can we give him a hand? For those of you who don't know Mrs. Peterson, she is a signer for the deaf because we do have some children here that cannot hear. So she's going to be signing for some of our deaf children at the school. Just kind of like if you ever watch TV when the president speaks or a governor speaks, they have a signer. So that's kind of cool to see. And she comes in a lot and sees me and teaches me how to say snowman and things like that. For those of you who aren't aware, Danny was here at Cable School up till last year, and I was Danny's nurse at Stearns, which is a different elementary school, when he was in kindergarten. And then I was lucky enough to join him again when I came to Capos 4 years ago. He does have a brother here that you may not be aware of. Can Sean LePatin stand up, please? Hi, Sean. Sean is in Mrs. Hayes' class, and for anyone who doesn't know, Danny's mom is here, and she is our preschool teacher, Chris LePatin. I am going to turn the microphone over to Danny so he can tell you a little bit about himself.
Hi, Capos friends.
Hi, Danny.
I am Danny LePatin. I had leukemia. I found out that when I was sick, when I was 4 years old, I had to go to the hospital and stay there for 2 months and had to get a lot of needles in my hair fell out. I had to go back to the hospital, into the hospital many times. After 2 years, I was healthy again. When I was 8 years old, my leukemia came back. I had to go back to into the hospital and have a bone marrow transplant. I could not go to school for more than 1 week.
One
year.
1 year. Today, I am healthy. My leukemia is gone. I think about all the other kids who are sick with cancer. I think about the kids I know who died. I wish no one would ever get cancer again. Please donate your pennies to help all of the kids who have leukemia. Thank you.
Excellent job, Danny. Danny, can you tell us what hospital you went to when you got treated for your leukemia?
I went to Children's Hospital, the greatest place to go.
Aww.
Is there any special person you remember meeting at Children's Hospital?
Robin, my old nurse.
What about any children that you became friends with?
I became friends with Danny Smith.
Did Danny also have leukemia or a different type of cancer?
He had the same thing as me.
Is Danny okay now? Is he in remission or is his leukemia gone?
No, he's dead right now.
He did. He passed away. So boys and girls, that is what cancer is. Cancer is an illness that destroys the good cells in your body. And there are many, many, many different kinds of cancer, like Danny's leukemia, which again, he said, affected him when he was about 3 and affected him again at 8. Now, Danny, I remember when you missed school for a year, you were able at times to get into the classroom. Can you tell the kids how you came into the classroom even though you were at home?
Well, one day I wanted to visit my friends and have a pizza party, and then I looked in the window in 2nd grade, and then all of a sudden all the kids came up and looked at me, and I opened the door and said hi.
Can you explain to everybody why you could not come to school for that year? What was the reason you had to be out of school that long, Danny?
So I had to not go near the germs.
Right, we can't go near the germs because being on the medication Danny was on, if he was exposed to any sickness, he would get sick. And I also remember Danny coming and talking to us through the TV set, Boys and Girls. Do you remember that, Danny?
Yes, I do.
That was really cool. And nowadays, children with cancer are in the classroom through TVs. So they're at home looking at their teacher through the TV so that they can learn at home. Well, thank you, Danny. Can you tell me one more thing? What school do you go to now, Danny?
I go to Reed Middle School. It's the best place to go.
Who is your teacher at Reed?
Mrs. Garland, Mrs. Skimmer, and Mrs. M.
And who is your school nurse?
That's a
It's
good
Mrs.
thing.
Healy, I think.
That's a good thing not to know the
Yeah,
name of
that
the
is
school
a good
nurse.
thing that you said not to know. Well, thank you so much, Danny, for taking time out of school today and coming to Capeless School. And again, Sean, thank you, Reed, for being such a great little brother. I know Danny has 2 older brothers and 1 older sister also. And thanks to his mom, who, again, supports Capeless School. And I've seen Danny's lemonade stand. I mean, Danny does a lot to raise money and awareness for leukemia and other cancers. Thank you so much, Danny, for coming. Okay, boys and girls, can we have, I think we start with 5th grade. Can they please